I do something called the 5-star shout out. I love to say this line. I'm not gonna say it because I don't believe in it. I don't believe in you can't make a you know what I'm talking about.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. How's everybody doing out there? This is your boy Dennis Holmes. I'm in here with the Side Jawn, and I got a special guest in the building. Yes, we have Christina. We have Christina Neely in the house. What's going on, Christina?
What's up, Dennis? And what's up, everybody? Hi. I'm excited.
Yes. We are happy to be here. I had to go get Christina. I had to let her know. Listen, need you today. What you doing? She said I could do it. I can't wait to be back on. I'm happy to have her. Um, but you know something? People want to know what you been up to. How's things
So,
been?
things have been amazing. Things have been amazing. And in case you guys do not know, my name is Red Gal Sasha. I do have two podcasts. Let's talk about it in Wild Wild Thoughts. Our new season premiere will be next 20 January 2025. You gotta get used to saying that 2025. So we will be back. Let's talk about it as more community based, where we talk about basically we help people with mental health, and we talk about things that are really uncomfortable. So we bring it like what's to the Black and Brown communities, what is really uncomfortable to talk about, put them in the right directions for like how to homestead, things like that. Wild Wild Thoughts is a way more raunchier podcast where you really get to see the sexier side of me, the more raunchier side. That's a live podcast, but right now we are in the middle of production for the next season, so that's what we're doing.
That's good. That's good to hear. Good to hear. Yeah, I enjoy both of those shows.
Thank you.
In fact, I even enjoyed how you did the live shows as well.
Yeah, the Wild Wild
Um,
Thoughts ones.
the
We're coming
Wild
back
Wild
with
Thoughts,
those.
little
My
yeah, a little extra freaky,
the
but
Sasha says. You like those?
right.
You like the Sasha
I like
says?
those.
Oh my goodness.
I like those.
I never even thought to even bring them back,
Yes,
so I'll be doing those again. Okay.
yes.
Uh,
But okay, here's the thing though. Um, today's show, right?
yes.
Today's show, I named "What Happened to Black Love." Right now, the reason
Right.
I named it "What Happened to Black Love" is because Papoose and Remy Ma are going through this. Uh, I guess we will call it a jealousy scandal, is what I would like to call it. So, and they were the epitome. Well, at least they made themselves the epitome of black love. I mean, I really had high hopes for that relationship, and now it looked like it went to pieces in a couple years. What are your thoughts on Remy Ma and Pat Poose's situation?
Ooh, Dennis, I've been waiting to talk about this. I've been kind of like being quiet and letting stuff rock. But right now, here it goes. Sasha says, "Here's the thing. Yes, they were the epitome of black love. A lot of couples, but what happens in with pop culture is we see the the facade. And the facade is the secret that we all know. Like if you were ever married, what stays at save face for public, stay at home. This is a classic case of I cheated, we're getting divorced, and now you just being petty, bitch. That's what that is. That's a classic case. You're just being petty because what it did was Remy, you got caught what almost 2 years ago with your battle rapper. So it's almost like you molded him, and now you're mad because Papoose is, he's moving on. And would you feel like because you're Remy that he can't move on? Girl, you went to jail. He held you down, and she's still harboring on that. You know what I mean? Like that's why he's saying like she's a narcissist. She's trying to trauma bond him into something. So in order to deflect, she's like, okay, well you cheated on me when I was in jail. What year is it? How long you been out of jail? And you done got
She's
caught
been
fucking a
out of
couple
jail
people.
for at least 6 years.
Right.
No, longer than that. It's
You
been
you
longer than
could
six
have you
years.
could have easily went to
It might be
therapy.
almost 10 years. She's been out of jail.
You see what I'm saying? Like they done did a whole reality
Therapy ain't
series
for
on Black
everybody.
Love. Like so, come off that. You're mad because he's moving on and it's publicly being shown, and people are saying that they are happy for him. You know, you showing up with your battle rapper. You talking about this is your protege, and you really smashing this man. You got this man on the director's table. You know what I'm saying? Like that. That's how that is.
Mm, I agree with that. I agree with that. There's a couple other situations with that I was sitting there thinking about. You know, she
Good.
went through his phone while he was asleep and seen that he was involved with Clarissa Shields. And I'm trying to figure out why are you worried about who he's involved with.
That's the
Y'all
point.
got a
That's the
6-year-old
point.
child together. That's all that should matters. Who he's involved with
Yeah,
shouldn't even
and
be
why did
worried
you wait
about no
until you went to
more.
sleep?
If you
Right.
moved on, like you right, if you moved on, like you said, you moved on. You know what I mean? You at the restaurant with your new boo, who was the battle rapper everybody's talking about, and supposedly he got into something and lost a fight, got a black eye.
What
There's
happened
a lot
was
of
if
I
what
don't want
happened
to
was
put
the
out
black
no
eye
stuff
thing
out there that's
happened.
not fact. So
Now I think she really was trying
okay.
to get back at Pat. So you sitting there doing matching Christmas pajamas with your side piece. You know what I mean? And you're mad, and he
Mm,
don't care. You don't
mm,
expect him not to care, cause bitch, I wouldn't have. I would have did the same thing as a woman. I'm talking to somebody else now. What you want me to do? What you want me to do? You decided to do that. She's mad now because what you thought is because you thought Pat chased you like that, you was gonna still get the same. No, you publicly embarrassed that man. He put his career to the side to boost your career.
yeah, you can say that. Or she might say
Lyrically,
he really didn't
Papoose is
have a
a better
career.
rapper.
Yeah, yeah. But like I said, it is what it is. Depends on who you talk to or what's going on. But
How you?
all I know is this thing that got too messy with Remy. And one of the comedians I follow, you know what I mean, Ken Jones. Ken Jones put out there, you know what? We never really seen Remy go through a breakup. It's
Right.
probably why she's acting the way she's acting, because she's never been through a breakup.
Because she went to jail when she was like a teenager, right? She was like 19, 20 maybe.
Yeah,
So she ain't
right,
never had no man. He the only man she ever had. She was in jail for her
right.
adult life.
Uh,
I don't think it's
I
like
mean, it
this.
makes
I
sense
think
by the
she's
way
just
she acted.
toxic as hell, as she thought she was gonna do some old kid shit with a grown ass man. You thought you was gonna continue to do that kid shit with a grown ass man. It's not no cat and mouse game. Like that's what it basically boils down to. And you're mad. And stop going through that man phone. You got a whole Christmas cards with somebody else, smiling, cheesy. You don't
Yeah,
look like you miss Pap too much in them photos. I'm not on her side. I'm sorry. I ain't.
you
It's
usually don't
really
miss
Team
your
Pap over
well.
here.
You usually don't miss your well till the water runs dry. And I be
And
telling
there
people
probably
all
was
the
never
time,
no water in
the,
it anyway.
the grass ain't always green on the other side.
It's hate on that
That
bitch.
AstroTurf look good. I'm telling you. That
Right.
AstroTurf look good. Until you get over there and realize this ain't no good.
Right. But that's how people are. So it's like, they don't really too much care. Like it was all fun and games when you not a rabbit got the gun. You know what I mean? It's really like that. It's really literally like that. And so go ahead, Remy. That's the same. I don't know. But that's just like Cardi B and Offset. That cat and mouse is the same scenario, except he likes to cheat,
Yeah,
and
right.
you
And
knew
Cardi
that.
B actually likes to be with him. Yeah, but she likes to be with him though. So I guess he didn't cheat a lot. She went back a lot. Like when she puts something on the internet saying that she don't want to be with him, I don't even listen to it.
Yeah, she just saying that to make him mad. And she knew about half of it,
Right.
but you don't want to continue to have babies. So you may I don't think she looks stupid. I think she's delusional. That delulu be something else. That addiction, that pre-disease, that little virus called delusion, because that's what it is. That you delusional. What money Offset get? Nothing. He's doing features. Might just raise them kids. It's too late now. You know what I mean? Y'all they really just out here embarrassing us.
I agree.
It's I
Right.
mean
Well,
it's part of it is
we just respect.
entertainment, but
Honestly, I'm not putting all this on them, but you know, I expect a little bit different from Remy Ma
from
and
Remy,
Papoose.
yeah, I did too. Like
Cardi B and Offset. Cardi B and Offset. I kind of knew that was going to be crazy years ago, but Remy Ma and Papoose, I expected better.
yeah, I would have never.
I
They
expected
let
better.
up there with
But you
like
know what?
Snoop and his wife.
Stop
Yeah,
putting high expectations on people that ain't give you nothing
they
to
show you the
expect.
first time, and there's nothing wrong with making the mistake. But I would you let it happen and then got pregnant right behind it. Like you know what I'm saying? So
Right.
you know what he's
Uh,
doing. You okay with it,
but to that situation, I hope that they do better. Hope everything works out.
right?
But if it doesn't, the best to them.
So what do you think that Pap
I
and
know they
Remy,
they thinking about the child
or
that they
you
got to
think it's
raise now, and how that's gonna come along.
for Pap and Remy, or you talking?
Yeah, I'm wishing nothing but the best for them.
Yeah, yeah, because
Pap
that's
and
a
Remy.
whole that's a lot of love lost. You know what I mean? It's just like you just better hope that you didn't go too far. Y'all both didn't go too far. And I instead of going to counseling or something, I don't know. But you don't know if she didn't hit him or what. You know what I mean? Remy looked like she the type that knock him. She get mad. She like she be busting that man in his head. Like maybe that's like Pap always gotta have one, and because he missing the top of his ear because she been knocking that wig back. She looked like she'll hit somebody. You know what I mean? Like that's what it is.
Right. I have to agree. She do look a little violent. I'm not gonna say she's bad.
Hold on, Dennis.
But besides that,
You had froze up for a second.
we want to get to that subject that you had.
Which
That we want to get to
one?
that.
The about the
Yeah,
thruples?
yeah, yeah. That was my fault.
Okay.
I want to get to that subject that you were talking about.
Okay.
The thruples. Let's get to the thruples.
Okay. So you know that in 2024, just sex is everywhere. So my topic is singles, thruples, poly, or monogamy. Which one do you prefer? And hold on, Dennis is it's breaking up a little bit. I will wait for Dennis. But basically, I'll do the whole question and we'll wait for Dennis to come back. It's singles, thruples, poly, and monogamy. What's your preference? And why is it your preference? And do you understand, like, why is become, like, more poly, more thruple, like, more poly relationships? Thruples are really just three people in a couple. Poly is there's levels to poly. So, what's your preference?
I would say, um, I don't have a problem with neither one because I'm starting to realize that the way the economy going,
You need multiple people in a
um,
relationship. That makes sense. That makes sense. Um, I think my preference is basically, I think my preference is I've been in poly before. I don't know about doing it now. I do understand the concept of you need multiple people to be in a relationship and take up some of the responsibilities. I think if everybody has a decent conversation, it might actually work. It just depends on the people. I can't hear you. One second, everybody. You breaking up, Dennis. So we'll if there is anybody in the chat I can't see because I am the guest tonight, but anybody in the chat, get down in the comments and let us know why do you think that is becoming way more popular. And like I said, he's most definitely right. He's most definitely right. Still can't hear you, Dennis. So let's get on to the next story. We'll wait for Dennis to come in. But make sure you guys go and like and share this video on Facebook and all social media platforms for the Ignorant Thinkers podcast. Make sure you go ahead and go to my page and go to the Let's Talk About It page. Let's Talk About It. There's links to both of those podcasts that I did, in fact, tell you about. Let's Talk About It, the more community based, and where you talk about like mental health, financial awareness, and things like that. So as Dennis comes back into the room, we will finish the question.
all right, I think I'm back. I think I'm back. I think I'm good now.
Okay. So you want to tell me again? We can start back over.
Yes.
Okay. The
Hold on.
singles and the thruples. So is it in right now? It is we have many categories into us that's still dating now. So it's singles, thruples, poly, and monogamy. What's your preference? And why? And why do you think that the new, like the multiple relationships, are becoming so popular? Why does is that the reason why black love doesn't exist?
Well, I think the multiple relationships becoming more popular because it's hard to hold down a household with just two paychecks, one paycheck. The economy has got so bad that people are like, you know what, I could use three paychecks, or I could use, more than just one or two, one person in the household because both of us are working. So the third person could be there to help take care of the kids as well. Like I don't just always just think about it as sex because a lot of people that I talk to that are into these polys or these throuples, they tell me sex is like 10% of it.
It is.
They said
I,
everything else is more so like how y'all are so much of a team and working together to take care of household and do better things for the family because now it ain't just so much responsibility on you. You know what I mean? You done moved it around to a couple different people,
right.
and I would have to say that to me, that's a beautiful thing. To me, now that I think about it, when I first heard about it, I'm like, nah. I mean, I would like to have two women there and love me up and
Right.
get that nice, porno fantasy sex, but I ain't dealing with both of them attitudes. I'm not dealing with two women attitudes. I'm dealing with
And
all that.
they get their period every month. But see, I can't really say nothing because that would call me a hypocrite. I I have been in I've practiced poly before. So poly is like it's a different dynamic. There's different levels to how poly works. Some people they're poly and that's almost like a throuple situation where the couple is dating to find another person to their dynamic. And then poly is totally different. Poly is it could be five people. You could have whole different families and you guys never interact and like that. Or then there's the dynamic of the thruples and stuff like that. But you're most definitely right because right now I'm looking to be in the throuple. I'm looking to be.
Because of the
wasn't, but now
financial
it makes
benefits.
sense. Yeah, right. I'm broke. The
And
economy is
financial
just that
benefits, right?
bad. The economy is just that bad, and I just want you here for the responsibility. I need somebody take the lights, somebody wash the dishes, and somebody take care of these damn kids. You like that? And then the dynamic, the sexual dynamic of it. A lot of people eroticize it, so it's just about fantasy until you really get into it and understand like it's work. Y'all have to have a dynamic, and nobody needs to be jealous.
That's cool. That's cool. We got the chocolate girl in the building. Chocolate girl, get well
Hey,
soon,
love,
baby. Get well soon.
get well.
Uh, she said multiple relationships are popular due to the short attention span of adults and their
True.
inability to properly communicate in the internal or an emoji world or the internet and emoji world. My fault.
Right.
It's not a good thing at all. Adults no longer understand the importance of effective interpersonal communication and believe that their partner should just know. Damn, I was like that. I
Yeah.
do think that people should just know. Like it should be common sense.
Yeah, but then there's people that put people in poly situations and they don't even know about them. So she's most definitely right though. That's why I said in pop culture right now, they are eroticize it so much. Everybody doesn't want that dynamic. You have to respect those boundaries. But you can't. But then if there's people, like I said, it's just a lot of right now because people don't really understand what it is, and like she said, people should just know they're thinking they just thinking about the nasty. They just think about having sex. You know what I mean? Like they're not really worried about that. And oh, he a king and all this other stuff. There's reasons why I said it. Like there's dynamics to everything. But people don't get that. So
Yeah, she said it's ridiculous and annoying.
it can
Um,
be. It's not. It's overly sexual. Go to Facebook and you see the dude with the three girls and he walking around with his hair wrapped and he's standing there and that's like men that have families with multiple women like 10, 12 kids. It's like called like a king syndrome, like that.
right. She said we communicated through the Great Depression, so it has
Right.
nothing to do with the economy. And yeah, she said she's still in the hospital, and we
Oh,
still praying for you. Hope
get
you get
well.
well soon.
People,
Yeah,
you
but
got somebody
Christina
else in
was nice
there.
enough to come up today.
No problem.
Yeah.
I'll do it again if y'all need me to. Whatever you
Yeah,
want.
I don't have a problem with dating myself either, Robert Leader. I would date myself. Well, I'm dating myself
I'm
right now.
dating myself right now.
No, I'm dating myself right now. I take myself places. If I don't take myself, I'll take my daughter or I'll take my mother with me. Hell, I even take my dad. Me and my dad go places. I mean, shit, me and my dad go places a
Or
lot.
I'll go with a friend and we'll, go out have a couple. You know what I mean? It's easier to relax. I don't like like you don't know where people mental state is, so I don't necessarily like the dynamic of like really dating right now. Like the last few dates, they're almost traumatic, and these are in public places, or So I'm good on the date right now. I'm over it really.
Right, right. What up, Ryan?
Hey
She
Ron.
said, Dennis, I tell you all the time we need to communicate better. Yeah, we do. We do need to communicate better. Um, I have said I've been working. I'm a work in progress. A work in progress. That's what I can say. Definitely a work in progress. Lazy J in the building. She was just on the show last week. She said dating yourself should never stop. I'm in a
Right.
relationship and I still take myself out on dates in addition to our dates.
So
Okay.
I was gonna say, does she do? I think you should still do date night because that's where the cheating and stuff comes in.
But I think the cheating's gonna come regardless.
It's about responsibility when it comes to cheating. That's a choice. You know what I
It is
mean?
a choice.
You either you ain't gotta like that motherfucker today. You ain't gotta like him today. Get away from me. Go somewhere. Go chill with your friends. Come back. Don't. But everybody mind ain't like that. You know what I mean? People temptation is everywhere, and there's a lot of people that be throwing themselves at people, and then they're caught in temptation and caught up in the moment. I get that. I get that too, but Not over
And
here.
I was telling this to my homie the other day. He was like, "Man, I don't even understand, because we was talking about one of my other homies. I don't even understand why he liked that girl." And I was like, "Cause she does a lot of the little things, just the
Right.
little things. Nah,
That
no
stuff
big
matters.
stuff. She does the little things. Like, we all know he like meatloaf, right? We all know he
Hmm.
like meatloaf. She'll make him meatloaf twice a week. His girl make him meatloaf when she feel like it.
Everybody different, you know. But
That's
see,
the
that goes to show if you're paying attention to your mate. You know what I mean? I wouldn't. If you're not coming in the same way you've been coming in for the last 10 years, and then all of a sudden you got at it, because it is the little things, stuff that you'll never know. Like just pay attention to. Well, I really wanted to do. You know what I mean? It makes a big difference, but people don't look at it. It's selfishly like, and a lot of people are really petty. They will hold on to a moment that happened like 10 years ago, and wait and hold that to just destroy somebody.
yeah.
It's a comment in
No, I know. I got him. I got him. She said, people just want to have sex, but they're too cowardly to say that's what they wanted. Why? Because deep inside, they know it goes against all the natural law. I don't think it goes against. I'll go against the natural law, but I mean, if you just want sex, just come out to say you want sex.
right.
I learned not to lead no girls into thinking that y'all about to have a relationship. I have learned that. I don't even come out and say that. Like, oh yeah, I'm getting in a relationship. No, I don't say that. I don't say I want to have your baby. I don't say none of that stuff. No, no.
They do though.
I barely say I love you.
It- really?
I'm talking about dating a girl. I ain't
Oh
talking about
yeah,
being
yeah.
with her.
You gotta be careful. You make
Yeah,
sure that's clear. And that's a lot of that's like I said, a lot of people are walking into situations where, like I said, that poly and stuff comes through. They're walking into situations and not knowing that these people are dating multiple people. So you were sitting here thinking that this is, and you coming, no, you come to find out and everybody fighting for what? So,
yeah,
and I'm the same way. Like I'll barely say I'll date you, but I'm in a sense where date multiple people until you figure out what you want. But be honest with everybody. Do not be sleeping with everybody, because have your options. Because you, unless it's crystal clear, don't even set yourself up for failure.
yeah. She said date nights are a must, absolutely, and it doesn't always have to be out in public. There are plenty to do at home. Okay,
Is she right?
okay. I would like to go to a different scenery though, but
You can
if
do.
we
You
could do
ever
some
heard of
stuff at home.
like picnics in the like you do the picnics inside like a bubble? The romantic picnics, little the private picnics with the what's it called, the charcuterie board, and little snack, all the things you like, a little thing like that. Sit by the lake. It is stuff that you can do at home. You got a backyard, you can do that same thing. Have your friends over, couples night, game night.
Game night might get a little too intense, but that'll be fun though.
Well, I
That'll
got
be
some
fun.
right here. that we, for couples and things that'll keep it spicy. Because people get caught up.
Yeah. Sharon said she did herself all the time too when it comes to treating herself. Ryan said me, you, and Jay was talking about that. Then yeah, we was talking about that the other night. We damn sure was. And I it's just certain things that I just realized, how the cheating occur. And I always go back to some of my homie situations or some of the situations that some of my OGs and told me, some situations I've been in, some situations I've seen firsthand, some situations I've seen women do firsthand, some situations that women have told me. That's why
Right.
people are Sharon and Elise always will say like, where you be meeting these women at? And I'll be like, listen,
Dennis, what type of women is you dating over there, Dennis?
it ain't that I'm dating them. It's just I just be knowing women that do some crazy things. So Sharon, Elise, I think almost all women, just like you just said. When I name something crazy, they be like, "Where are these women you be meeting at?" That be like, I'm telling you, these are the conversations that come out, and I get these conversations a lot.
Yeah, I got some scenarios. I got some like scenarios. I've had a man tell me that he was a nurse and he's taking care of this woman and she's inbound. You know, he would take care of her at night, and he's going to school to be a psychologist. Come to find out, she's taking, you know, them little freedom care packages where you got, you know, you take care of the family member and stuff like that.
Right.
She's paying him her that money as salary, and he's sleeping with her. And she's a big bad bone, 500
So
woman.
he's her caregiver.
He's her caregiver, but he's sleeping with her too.
Two
And
for
she's
one
paying,
discount, but she ain't had to pay for
no, and it's in the house. And she done moved him in the house.
it.
He
Yeah.
can sleep with other. He's bringing other women. Listen, and tried to put me in that dynamic. You talking about somebody got I I'll curse. I'll curse him
See,
out.
chocolate girl, I ain't the only one know these crazy ass women. I'm
No,
just trying to tell you.
listen. Craziness. This is why I'm not dating because craziness. No, I have had crazy ass scenarios. So it's almost like saying like I got PTSD, but I really don't. It's just I rather just date myself. It's easier.
Yeah. She said, "Yeah, Dennis, I've told you that it's so sad. People need to hear from you and how you feel about them. I still say I don't know what kind of women that you hang around, but they be telling you some nonsense." And then she gonna say, "What? Are you serious?" Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
well, yeah,
The
yeah,
things that
yes,
people do
yeah.
for
Sharon's
love
hilarious.
is through the roof, man.
Yes,
Through the roof.
it
I've
is.
learned that
Yes, but don't feel bad. I'm not in that. I've ran into some scenarios like, but I don't. So I can say I am hopeful that black love still exists. I'm hopeful. Now at this point, I'm getting to the point now because y'all they wilding. I'm about to slide to the other side. I'm gonna be one of them TikTok couples, little biracial kids running around. Yes, to sleep with him, and I could. I asked him initially because it was just too odd for me. Like you're going to her house, you're driving her car. When she say move, you gotta move, and
because you ain't save a dollar.
you ain't saved not a
You
dollar.
ain't save. You ain't
And
paying nothing,
and
and
it
you
was
ain't
for
save a dollar.
tourists. Here's the thing. It is just nasty. When I say she was like the people that you see, and I'm not no disrespect to anybody that's, you know, bed bound like that. Because it is a disability. But she was naked on a dirty ass mattress, butt ass nigga, and he introduces me to her. He's telling all the time, I'm thinking, this is his you know, this is his patient. And I looked at him and I said, "Yo, is you fucking her?" He was like, "Sometimes." Why? Oh man, why would you? I'm still mad about that. Why would you put me in a situation like that?
No, no, no. That's not what the black love came from. The black love came from Remy Ma and Papoose.
Yeah,
They you know at the
they were
time
the epitome of it.
it was going around modeling themselves as black love. They was
They made a whole reality show
the whole
about it,
reality show on black love. So that's where I
albums,
got the black love from. I'm not talking
but
about black people love. I'm just talking about them. They're known as black love.
they are because of the just you know how long they've been together, even including like almost 20 years.
Yeah,
So it looked he was right there. He paid, you know, and came out. They were still together. He was taking care of her son and everything. The whole time she was in jail, it's like where does the loyalty lie? You know what I mean? Like you got to base it on that. I don't care if he was getting on your nerves today or he said something sideways or something like that. Where's the loyalty? Because that's where the real true love exists is the loyalty. Because like I said, cheating is a responsibility.
yeah, yeah.
I'm just reading her comment. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and she's explaining about the whole why it shouldn't have been called black love. but
Oh,
that's what
okay.
they named themselves, and
No, they
well,
shouldn't have. But I think that, like I said, everything is PR. That's a prime example of save face in public and let all that in the back, all the fussing and not knowing what the real problem is. They could have been beefing that whole time during that whole black love dynamic.
I never knew your Remy Ma issue, but I never knew that.
She never liked her anyway.
Yeah, I never knew your Remy Ma issue.
Yeah.
Too many issues to be remembering. I never knew your Remy Ma issue.
It's really sad. It is, but like I said, praying for them. Hopefully they work it out. But by y'all sitting up here slandering each other and throwing out text messages and screenshots,
And one thing I can honestly say, well, no, I take it back. Maybe he did slander her, so I'm not gonna say that he
I'm
did.
not gonna. He didn't really slander her. He just popped out. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas, and that was a prime example. You want to keep playing in my face? I can be with somebody too, and I'm
Right.
moving on though. Cause Pat don't strike me as a guy that just necessarily cheats. And if you want to bring up that he was cheating on you in jail, girl, he was in jail. He's a man that got needs. Don't even hold that expectation to him. He's doing everything else as responsibility.
Man, and it's crazy because I thought Clarissa Shields was married at first, but maybe I was wrong.
Who?
Swore I seen her with her husband, but it might have been somebody else that had a husband that I might have just put with her.
Who?
Uh, I don't know, but you know what? He moved on. He doing his thing. Hopefully he's
Yeah, I thought
happy.
he was with somebody else. I didn't know it was that she was a boxer. I thought she was like another rapper, but I don't
No,
know.
Clarissa Shields is a boxer.
Yeah, I know, but she was on she was on TikTok rapping last night about them
Oh, no, man. Yeah,
she's making reels and all type of stuff right now on it. So it's a
yeah,
PR thing.
I guess that's
It's
enough to sell that movie. She got a movie coming out December 25th. So
about her life or something.
about her life, yeah.
I I would really have to Google search her because I don't know who she is, and I'm a boxing fan, but I don't really watch female boxing, so I couldn't really say.
Yeah, she's one of the best female boxers out there.
Okay, so
Yeah,
Remy, you better stop talking. She might give you a run on your money.
she might. She might. Now let's get to the other one that you had.
Okay, let me see the other one. Okay, I'm gonna add a dynamic to this. So when it comes to sex, do you think that too much sex can ruin a relationship, or not having sex having a ruin a relationship?
I think it has to be an equal balance. You can't have too much and you can't have too little. Because once you have too much, the next thing you know, some people will get sick of it. Like, I don't want this no more. I need something new. Um, I remember a story I was told from some older gentlemen in my life, and that they would tell me that, oh, they don't have a problem with getting sex from their girl. They just tired of having sex with their girl. That's what they was
Yeah,
telling me. They
I
was
think
tired of
I
having sex with their girl. So what they would do is they would go and they would cheat with somebody different, and then they would come back to their girl, and then it'd be like, all right,
now
I'm back
everybody
to something
pH is
different.
thrown off. You know what I mean? Now everybody's pH is thrown off.
And Elise said, "What's too much?"
I
I
think it
say
really
like this.
depends. Okay, so and
It's-
then I'll throw another curveball in after that. So what I mean by it will be a preference. Now I'm gonna just throw a scenario. What if he wants to have sex every day, 5 or 6 times a day. So yeah, y'all working, but you washing dishes, we having sex. You know what I mean? You doing laundry, we in the laundry room, we having sex. Just trying. Is that maybe seven? I don't know. It just depends on the person. I'm just
that's
throwing out
all.
a scenario.
That's almost 2,000 times a year.
Why did you do the math on that?
I do. I break it down. It's 365 days in a year,
Why did you do
and you talk about 5 times
that?
a day. That's damn near 50, 5 times is 1,500. 6 times is 1,800.
Right.
You're not 1,800 plus. So I'm like, oh no, it's a lot of sex. Ain't no 2,000 nuts in a day in a year.
Yeah,
No, you
that's
shut
too much
up.
sex.
No, yeah, you
Like
shut up. Ain't busting. Ain't nobody busting all them nuts in 1 year.
you don't want
You play.
to he blowing dust. Um, I think it'll be so. I would think maybe if you were married, that would be a lot. You know, we got a lot going on, especially if you have like more than one child. It's hard as a single person to just sit up there and have sex every day. I mean, right, not the bad. But it's it's hard to have sex every day. I personally wouldn't mind, but I'm not about to be. I'm not trying to get rug burn. You know, after a while, it's, man, if you don't get up off me and go sit down somewhere, just okay. So
Yeah,
it really is. So now I'm gonna throw the dynamic in there.
ready.
So if you are a person, if you're a couple that likes to explore, so that goes back to almost like being a throuple, or y'all just like to have threesomes. Do you think having a threesome can ruin a relationship? And
If the
I
communication is not good up front, it will ruin a relationship.
yeah,
Um, because I guess I was told I haven't had one, so let me get that out of the way. But I was told that um you have to make sure that you have everything in place that you want to say and what you want to go on and what you want to happen, because if you're not emotionally ready for what's about to happen, you could, it could end a relationship. You could be sitting there and be like, oh yeah, it's gonna be me and two girls, and you like, yeah, I get two girls, but next thing you know, your girl falls in love with the other girl.
that's what I'm
I mean,
saying.
in love. You done heard her make noises with this other girl. She ain't never been around you. She done went triple overtime on your girl. And you just
you
sitting there
must have
like,
known.
whoa.
Hey, hold up, something going on with you.
And all the whole time you just sitting there like,
You
whoa.
watching. It's like you can't do as much. Okay, so I will say okay, so I've had one, but in my case, in my scenario, it was always with the same person, and I'm more like I'm very confident, but I think there should be rules that are set in place. You know what I mean? Don't be getting too friendly with the company. Like, what are you doing? But it's at the same time, women get jealous. Like you said, she over there and he over there slapping her down just a little too much. Women get jealous. They will get up and leave, or they won't do it because the party's paying them more attention. And then sometimes some motherfuckers get to creeping by themselves. You know what I mean?
Right?
Like they now they setting up dates and they doing their little thing, and now they got to yeah. So it just really all depends.
Yeah. Uh
What am I sharing something?
Chocolate Girl said couples that like to explore don't need to be a couple. Go back to being single and do whatever you want. The
Right,
problem
right,
comes when you start to insert and mix signals into the relationship.
right. Opening a can of worms because when you go, that's like Pandora's box.
She said men that want multiple women don't want multiple men too.
The- uh,
That's wrong
she
too.
is
Yeah.
right. I was about to say men that want multiple women and when it's like
But
repetitive,
they don't
they're
call that
gay. You're
they don't
gay. I'm
call that a
sorry.
threesome. They call that running the train.
Yeah,
That's what they call that.
yeah, a choo choo. Yeah, that's a choo choo. That,
Yeah.
but like
And I've seen now I've been in train situations,
you've been
and
in a
I've
choo choo.
seen where it get to a point
That's probably when you was younger.
that yeah, I was waiting.
Yeah,
But I've
that's
seen
what
it get to a
I'm saying.
point
Choo choo
where
when I was in.
there's always somebody, there's always somebody that fall in love with the girl getting the ran trainer. I don't know how.
Right.
Yes,
Hmm.
men do get jealous too. Shit, I want them. I get jealous of mama.
Men get she said, right. You just is what you asked for. Don't get mad. Don't get mad. She right. She most definitely right. But they drive you. They listen. They be like, I want it, I want. Listen, don't open no can of worms, please. If you're not ready for that, don't even say. Just say yeah. Just keep it cute. If you scared, just keep it cute. Yeah, I gotta find us a girl though. Just keep it real cute.
Two straight men and a woman is the train.
Yeah. Well, back in the day, well, no, that's not. Well, that might be for y'all, but in like up here, a choo choo is a group of niggas running the train on the girl like that. Um, and she's not really what she's down just to go. Two men, if they're all in agreement, I don't think it's a train. I think it's just they having a threesome and it's just a man and two girls. It's a little risque because a couple of balls touching a couple of balls, but it is what it is.
I think yeah, two straight men
Yeah. If
and a
they have
woman.
a conversation and that's what they want to do, that's not a train. But if it's a girl, she's just down and she just going and they just going back to back behind each other, yeah, that's a train. That's definitely a train.
Somebody got the front, other member got the back. That's
Sometimes they
it.
be together. They be holding one of the. It gets as
That double
for as
penetration.
per
I don't.
Pornhub,
I
it be
don't know,
getting a
man.
little. I
I
don't
don't.
know.
I'm gonna tell you what I was reading last week. I just found out about the flurry community, flurry community.
The fluffers.
Yeah, the
Oh, I could have.
fluffers.
I've known about fluffers for at least 20 years.
No, I didn't know nothing about them. No,
Yeah, remember when HBO used to have real sex?
everybody keeps saying that. So everybody keeps saying
So
real
when
sex.
they real sex was like more or less teaching you how to like learn about the sex world. I watch real sex every night. I'm like 15, so I've known about fluffing for a long time, and they explain fluffing, how to make dildos. They spray the bunny ranch, all type of stuff. Like so, I that's why I said I understand. I learned the real
Yes,
sex
you did.
game.
You did tell me that, and my homie said the same thing to me last night. Last night he said the same. I said, "Yo, I just found out about fluffers. The whole
No,
community
it
was
was on. I learned about that on Real Sex, okay, and Taxi Cab Confessions. Fluffers are the
Texas
people that
Cab
get the
Confessions." Yeah,
Fluffers are the people that get the porno stars started. Say they do it in the stripper world too with men. They fluff themselves.
yeah. That was yeah, that was way too wild. Way too wild for me. Listen, if y'all want to hear that story,
Yeah.
I just want to let y'all know. I want to hear this story about the flurries. I think it's the flurries. That's the one that dress up like animals.
What? Oh hell no! What in the Teletubby? Go ahead, Dennis. Cause what
Yes,
is that?
they dress up like animals. It's the flurries. You want to hear the story about the flurries? We'll be reading the flurry story on December 27th. All right, December 27th. We'll be reading the stories.
After Christmas.
Yes, right after Christmas,
And now I'm about to Google what flurries are. Like, cause what is this?
yeah. They dress up like Chuck E. Cheese and have sex. Just want to let you know that.
There's an insert for that. You know what I mean? A little slit so it. I too much to
I
think
don't know.
about. She's right. Flurries
I
with
don't
an
know.
L, or is
With
it
no L. She
furries?
said with no L. Furries, yeah, furries.
Oh, okay.
Because I kept saying fluffies. It's furries.
Oh man.
Furries.
Oh man.
Sharon, where you at about this furry story, Sharon?
No man. This is
Man, that's the
horrible.
furries though. I think you had one more for us. You had one more for us.
I can give you one more if you want me to.
Yeah, because I gotta get this other. I got. Go
We
ahead,
got
do your
a we
thing.
got
Hold
a
on.
we got a couple minutes. I see it. I got plenty. Like I said, you guys go on ahead, go over and get ready to Coming January 2025. Go ahead and go to my business page. Let's talk about it. I'm about to revamp that whole page. Like I said, we're in the process of production. So go ahead and like the page. January 2025. I got you guys on these stories and these scenarios.
Right. Hold on, I do got a letter. Let me read this letter first.
Read the letter.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna read the letter first. All right. Dear Side Jawn, me and my boyfriend are intimate frequently, but lately not as much as usual if I have intended. Um, no, I'm sorry, I read that wrong. But lately, I started with Dear Side Jawn, me and my boyfriend are intimate frequently, but lately not as much as I usually would like it, and I have initiated it. Last night I initiated, and I finished probably 3 times, and I could tell that he was trying not to finish, kept stopping, and I have no idea if it was just me or if everyone, but after finishing 3 times and so long into it, I'm not as wet as I usually am. I'm just getting kind of sticky, and after that, the bit takes him longer to get finished. He said I'm drying up, and after a bit, it gets his soft. Never once was he soft. So I'm so confused and I don't know what I need to do. I was very much aroused, so that's not the issue. Please help me, Side Jawn. All right. We gotta help her with her man not climaxing and making excuses on why he can't finish. I'm gonna tell you right now. I think that boy took a gas station pill.
I was about to say, did he take a honey pack?
I think that boy took a
A
gas
blue
station
chill?
pill.
He took a blue chill?
I think he took a gas station pill
I'm
and it done
telling
fucked
you.
him up.
This hot damn. Man. Look, man, he took a
She
blue
finished
pill.
3 times.
If you came 3 times, but the thing is where you're getting sticky is I think you're overthinking it. So now you're not interested no more. You're too busy thinking about damn why he didn't come yet. That's how I was getting there. But see, he mad because he want to keep. How many did you take? How many did you take? And you should have told her so she could have got her the little pink pussy one at the gas station too, so she could have matched your energy.
They got a coochie one out there.
It's called Pink Pussy. You can get it on YouTube. I mean YouTube. You can get it on Amazon, or you can go to the
Look at
gas
that.
station. You can buy them in multiple
Sharon, where you at,
packs.
Sharon? You supposed to be in the comments at this time. Where you at, Sharon? Yeah, that's shit. That right there. But if it's not a gas station pill, let's just take that out the way. Because I know a lot of people are gonna be like, "Boy, that's all you talk about, some gas station pills." I took a little video of the gas station
Didn't you took a
situation
gas
too.
station pill before?
I've taken a gas station pill probably like 12, 13 years ago called Black Ant. That's
But
the one
y'all
I've
heard
took.
of Black Mamba and they sell that at GNC.
Yeah, I took Black Ant.
I've never heard of none of this stuff. I've heard my best friend is the one who told me about the pink pussy, but
Oh,
I
we got cousin April in the house. She says sounds to me that they both overthinking things while intimate
well, about being intimate,
and
right?
messy
Just that's what's
and messing
happening.
it up instead of being in the moment.
Right. That's exactly like I said. That's exactly what's happening. It sounds like they're both overthinking it instead of being in the moment because it sounds like y'all only doing one position. So ain't nobody keeping each other around. You're gonna have to hop up, sis, and give that man some head. He's gonna have to hop up and switch it up and keep that and give you something. Y'all have to like continually keep each other aroused in order for you. If you feel like you got up or ironed up, you need to jump on your knees, baby. You better turn into the biggest throat, go 3,000. That's what you should be doing.
Right, and get him early in the morning.
Yeah, that's the
Make
best
sure
sex
make
is in the
sure it ain't
morning,
the
babe.
process of a pill. Get him early in the morning.
Get them early in the morning. Best sex in the
The
morning, and
best
even
part
if you
of
don't feel like
waking
doing it
up.
because y'all did it y'all did it last night and you got off 3 times, top him off and keep him going.
Right. Best part of waking up.
It's head in your cup.
That's right.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, I agree with that. She should just try something different.
Try something different.
Try
That
something
is
different.
it.
There's a comedian out there named Capone. He said you got to spice things up in the bedroom. He said what you need to do is dress up like a ninja and wait till he come in the house and put a knife to his throat and tell him to drop your drawers and give him the loving of a lifetime. He said the next day he gonna come in there looking for that ninja.
Right.
Yoo-hoo.
Come back. Now you the maid. Now you the maid. Got your little maid outfit on. Spice it. Whatever you do. Like, y'all gotta spice it up. Especially if you're trying to do a long lasting relationship. Keep him entertained, baby. I'm telling you.
Keep him in the
It's a
moment. Don't let his
lady.
mind wander. I hear that. Cousin,
It's
they
a
go in the
content creator
house.
on TikTok. Her name is she's like 65 years old. Lovely Riri. Her and her man they be having their own freak offs. Her and her husband, they have been together since she was 17. She's 62. She be in the bathroom with what was she? She was Mrs. Claus last week. The one day she had a hula she had the little hula skirt on with the coconut bra with the leg she went to the store and bought herself a wig. He ran in the bathroom was like, "What you doing, babe? Let's go." She said he can't. She didn't went and got her hair done. And she said, "I got to go back to the hairdresser. Look at this." She was like, "I'm telling you, you have to keep it spicy." She was like, "Do the date night." She was like, "Rub this oil all over your." She's 6. They are a beautiful. Now that's the epitome of black love. Go follow her. Her name is Lovely, the Miss Lovely Riri 5030. No, it's 504.
Okay.
And watch their stuff. She is. I love them.
Okay. Okay. That was that one. People want you to drop your link to your show in the comments. You do that while I read this next letter. All right.
Okay. Guys can also follow me on Facebook. It links to all of my social media platforms as well as the page. So you'll see me tagging. Let's talk about it. You'll also look at the other projects that I do as well.
Okay.
So I'm gonna put my personal Facebook name on there, and it links to all of them. It's a lot easier because there's a couple people that have tried to steal my podcast name, but they really can't. But that's all right. So I'm gonna put this on Facebook. Everybody go. It's a professional page, so you guys can go follow.
Yeah. Here's another one. Dear Side Jawn, I'm so confused. I'm so confused by this man I've been texting with. I need advice, please. I'm a 33-year-old female with 3 children. He's a 32-year-old man with no children. I've been single for a year after a 15-year marriage. He has never been married and has been single for 6 months. We started texting in October, so almost 2 months. We do work in the same place. He has been there for 5 years. I started working there in September. He initiated contact with me. He asked for my phone number from another coworker. He told me from the beginning that we can't say anything at work because we can't get in trouble. And I do understand that. So we don't do texting at work at all unless one of us is not there. From the very beginning, our conversations have been very sexual. We have not had sex, though, because I do not tell him I feel like it's too soon. Okay. And I'm not ready for that. And yes, he understands. The thing that has never
Okay, I'll go and finish it because um Dennis is no wait, I think his reception is bad. But hold on, give me 1 second. Let me pull it back up. Got all these things ready. Um, let's see. See if he's back. Dennis, are you back? Are you back, Dennis? Because I was about to go back and finish where you were at. Go
uh,
ahead.
Yeah, he said the thing that it is that he has never wants to meet in person. We've only met only once. Every time I ask to meet there, he always has an excuse or a no because we might end up having sex. But I say that will not happen because I'm not ready for that. He also says multiple times that we are moving too fast and we need to slow down. But I don't feel like that is really true because we haven't done anything. He also jokes around a lot, and I have told him that I don't like that because I'm not looking to just play around. I want a serious relationship one day, maybe with him, who knows. But he does not stop. He even done a couple of things that I really do make me feel bad. And I've told him that it really seems like he don't care. He says that, but it doesn't show that. He says I need to learn to just take a joke and keep the feelings to myself.
Keep
No,
her
no, no.
feelings
But
to
I keep
herself.
feeling like this too much. My bad, my bad.
No, you good.
I think about this man all working hours. He's consistently in my thoughts. I do like him, and seeing him at work most days does not help. His actions confuse me a lot. And one of the things I keep thinking of, if we really wanted to do this, he would, or at least try to change the things that he don't like. Am I overreacting, or should I run in the other direction?
You want to go first, or you want me to go first?
No, I'll let you go first because this was a lot for.
Cause baby, I'm about to roast you, and there's nothing wrong with you asking this question. This is pure love from your big sis to little sis. Cause what the hell is this? Okay. First of all, rule number one: never eat where you should at. You should not be fucking on nobody at your damn job. Two, this nigga is a fucking manipulator. All he wants is your draws. He's clearly telling you this and you are not paying attention. What he's doing is he's conditioning you to finally GTD, get the draws. That's what he's doing. And you are a young lady. If you don't feel like dating, no is no. And that's how that goes. So it's like I don't entertain it. He ain't even worth your time. It sounds like what he's doing is you gonna be one of them people that he didn't probably smash where y'all work at. That's what it sounds like. And he wants you because you untouchable. You won't give him none. So he gonna keep going and he gonna keep pressing. Oh, trust me, it didn't happen to me, so I know. This is why I said this whole situation, blow this girl, fuck him. Move around. Tell him to move around. We could be friends, keep it cute, keep it cordial because y'all are at work and we don't want to fuck up the money. But this right here, don't do it again. Just chop it. You don't even know him. What's up, Steve? And keep it pushing.
Mm, what's up, Steve?
That's
Mm.
what I'm saying. Keep it pushing. And if you like me, have a funeral in your head for that nigga and act like you don't see him because your biggest thing is he's trying to manipulate you into bed. And then once he does that, he's going to try to play another female against you. Stop thinking about him. It's going to be hard. He might be fine. You know what I'm saying? But he ain't worth it. You gonna
Wow.
find somebody else that trusts your boundaries and your space.
Wow. I'm gonna say this. I am a person that believes in uh work relationships. I'm a former work husband,
Okay.
and I have had work wives.
Yeah, I've
Okay,
had a work husband.
right. But you, like I tell everybody when they tell me, "Nah, you shouldn't be doing that. Don't even you
Shouldn't.
shouldn't." You got to know the rules. I'm gonna say it again. You got to know the rules. You cannot have multiple work wives or multiple work husbands.
Right.
Can't do that. It's only one.
Right.
That's it. You don't switch it up for nobody else. Don't nobody else
Exactly.
get that type of special treatment at the job. That's it. If you have a relationship with somebody at the job, keep your relationship your relationship. Don't let it mess up the money. You got to know that from the door. Don't fuck the money up.
Don't fuck up the money.
Don't fuck the money up. See
Do
that's the
not fuck
problem
up
with the whole
church's money.
situation. People don't know the rules. Now I haven't had no issues in my situation because we all knew the rules.
Right.
But on these situations, I don't know. I don't know where people go wrong on this stuff like this because It just be a
This
lot.
sounds like manipulate. Like he's got a goal in mind. And if he's telling you like who gonna know that y'all texting each other unless you telling somebody? You see what I'm saying? Like it makes no sense. We can text. I see you. I see you. You look good today. You ain't see me walk by. You know what I mean? Like I put something in that. Okay, like I said, I don't have any work husband, so I get it. But I know the rules. He stay your husband at work. Ain't no none of that other stuff. You're probably like you're not the first one. I'm telling you that right now. He probably the dude at the job, okay? And so he's the man with all the charisma. He can finesse all the females and he gets all the chicks behind that shit. He's the
Mm.
man, and you don't want you miss untouchable. That's why he continues to try and pursue you. And the little jokes are to deflect. It's a manipulation game. It's a cat and mouse game. I
It
hate to
is a
say it to you.
manipulation.
I understand that you're
It
building
is
a
a
rapport with
manipulation
him,
game because he didn't even come to you and ask for your phone number. He got it through
right?
somebody
You see
else.
what I'm saying? And then when he
That's the
does,
point.
he's want
That's
to
the
be
part
too
right there that
discreet.
like threw me off through the whole letter. That he
Yeah,
didn't come to you to get your number. He had to go through somebody else. That's a red flag to me right there.
right. Like why you couldn't approach me yourself? You
Right. Y'all
know?
in your 30s? No, come
Yeah,
on.
we ain't playing kid games no more.
Yeah.
Get this out of here.
You asked her for her number through somebody else. That's something you do in high school, not in your 30s.
Yeah, he a kid. You know what I mean? He playing around, and it's probably literally because he's sleeping with other people at the job. You just don't know it. You just can't see it. But I'm telling you because I told it to you. Go to work and pay attention. Just don't say nothing. Just sit back and watch. Watch how he
Yeah.
moving with them females. Real
That's all you're
flirty.
gonna do. Watch it.
Watch it. Just don't say nothing. Keep it real cute. Take mental notes. I'm telling you what to do. Like I said, big sis to little sis. Listen to what I'm telling you. I'm telling you, money on it. You ain't even got to send it to me. Just bank on it and tell me, and just thank me in the stars. I'm telling you,
Thank, thank me in
don't
the
say nothing.
stars. Thank me in the stars. You hear what she said. Listen, I have to agree. Yeah, he look like this is what he does. He just waits because he got something laying in the wind. That's why y'all can't meet up, because he got a whole girl and everything. And I have to agree with that. Um that I couldn't have did that. I'm just me personally, I couldn't have did that. I couldn't have did that at all. It sounds like it was something that probably was good for him and good to do, but I couldn't have did that at all. Couldn't have done that. But last thing I do want to say to y'all though is I do want to thank y'all for coming out each and every Saturday. Next week we are having reality recap on the show next week. She's coming through, talk relationships, tell us about how she got started through her reality or through the reality shows, and that's going to be real good. Going to be real good.
I'm sorry. My daughter is calling. I'm sorry, everybody. Um, but yeah, what was you saying, Dennis?
Uh, do you want to give any final words before we get up
Uh,
out of here?
yeah. Don't don't let any of these scenarios that have happened discourage you from loving anybody. There's going to be people that are for you that are going to really, really, love you like you need to. These are just scenarios. People have problems. But once again, just I did a podcast last week talking about how toxic relationships can be. And this lovely lady named Miss Nefertari, she said, pay attention to the yellow flags and the red flags too, because there are yellow flags way before the red flags. So just sit back, take notes. Everybody gonna be good. We gonna be fine.
Yeah, I have to agree with that. Was good. That was good what she said. Pay attention to the yellow flags as much as the red flags. That was good. Because you'll skip by them yellow flags like it's a yellow light.
Right. Thinking, oh, it's just y'all trying to learn each other.
Right. And, these are simple mistakes. It could be fixed. That is one of the biggest things. Like, oh, it could be fixed. No, everything can't
No,
be
it
fixed.
can't. No, it can't.
Everything can't be
Because that's when
fixed.
boundaries get crossed and things get messed up. No, it can't. Keep it
Everything
cute.
can't be
Tell the
fixed.
truth right off the bat.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to dedicate a show to that.
Yep.
Everything can't be fixed.
Everything cannot be fixed.
Yeah, most definitely. Well, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, yeah, I want to thank y'all for coming out. Had a good
Thank
time today.
you for having me.
Yes, yes. It was great having Christina on. Christina, you're gonna have to give me your stuff so that way I can tag you in it
Okay.
so everybody can start following you on all social media platforms. Um and like I said, thank you for coming out. We'll definitely gonna have you on a couple more times. But yes, thank you for coming out.
Thank you. I
And
appreciate
everybody
it.
and
If y'all guys
everybody,
don't know,
God
Dennis
bless y'all.
is like basically the person that showed me how to podcast. So I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you very much, Dennis. It was an honor.
Yes, yes. God bless y'all and a great day.
Thank you. Have a good night, everybody. Good morning.